Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a 4-step process on how to drive traffic to your website and how to actually create content in the first place that you know your customers are looking for. Now, to begin with this video, I'm actually going to do something a bit differently. I've been thinking about ways on how to be more productive and how to stop wasting my time and how to really apply my time every day to my business so I can be growing on a daily basis. And one of the best ideas I came up with was to sort of shift my environment, or to sort of change my environment. And one of the ways I thought about doing that was to change my computer environment, my digital environment. So what I'm actually going to do is, because I'm a bit of a nerd, I play games, and as an entrepreneur and as a business person, I spend way too much of my time playing games, and it takes away from time that I should be with the business. So as you can see here, I've got the Battle.net up here. I literally play like games every single day. It's been a part of my life since I was a kid. So StarCraft 2, I don't really play that much anymore. In fact, I haven't played it in maybe a year. I haven't played World of Warcraft in a very long time. But Heroes of the Storm, you can see it's installed. I play Heroes of the Storm every single day. So World of Warcraft, I believe, is not installed. That's not installed. Diablo's not installed. StarCraft is installed, but I've not played it in a long time. I never played Hearthstone or any of the others. But Heroes of the Storm, I spend hours on this every single day. And this is time that I should be spending on my business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have one last game, and then I'm going to say goodbye to it. I'm going to uninstall it. And not only am I going to uninstall it, I'm going to remove all of the icons off of my desktop. And in doing this, what I'm hoping is that it's in changing my environment, I'm hoping it's going to change my mindset as well. So with that said, I'm going to have one last game, and then I'm going to get rid of it. I've done this before. I've sort of cleansed my environment and my mindset, and it's actually helped increase my productivity. But I always end up coming back to it, and this time I'm saying that's not going to happen. So here goes. I'm going to have one last game, and then it's all going to go. I'm going to rejig my environment, my desktop. I'm going to clean it up a bit. I mean, you can see I've got a lot of stuff here that's actually relevant to work. So SEO stuff, my old university files, all my HMRC documents, recreational inception. That was when I was going through my ebook phase. I used to write loads of books. Documents on private labeling, all my FBA videos. So it is a fairly productive looking desktop, but obviously the big downfall here is that I've got these games. And the thing is, when I log onto my computer and I'm thinking, like early in the morning, I've made my cup of coffee, and I sit down in a chair and I feel ready to work, and then I log on and I see this icon and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just have a quick 30-minute game. And then what happens is that game didn't go the way I planned it, and then I was like, well, I lost that game, I have to have another game until I win. And then it's like 4 or 5 games later, and I'm like, I've just wasted 2.5 hours. I've got nothing to show for it. I've probably lost all of those matches anyway because I suck, and I've got no work done. So hopefully by changing my environment and actually getting rid of all of these icons on my desktop and uninstalling them from my PC, I'm actually going to increase my productivity. And I'm actually doing sort of an open journey where I'm sharing my most recent affiliate website on YouTube. I'm creating it in while I'm on YouTube, so you guys, my audience, can actually see a website being built from start to finish. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you in the video. Alright guys, there you have it. That was my last game I've just played before I'm going to uninstall this game. So I'm going to exit the game now, and I'm actually going to go to Control Panel. So I'm going to uninstall and delete every single game icon on my desktop. That way I have no distractions. So I can, when I log onto the computer, I can just get on straight with work rather than being distracted by these games. So I'm going to go ahead and uninstall these all now. Alright guys, there we have it. That is all of the games that I play or used to play, now deleted and uninstalled from my computer. So like I said earlier, I'm basically just working on the theory that if I can sort of clean up my environment, it will also help clean up my mind, my mental space. And that should hopefully help me be a bit more productive when it comes to things like business and so on and so forth. So without further ado, we can actually get into this video now. And you've probably noticed by this point I've turned my camera off, feeling a little camera shy today, so I'm just gonna have the screen share rather than actually appear on webcam. So anyway, like I said, the topic for this video is actually how do you come up with the idea for creating your first piece of content. So how do you know that the content you want to make is actually going to be relevant to your niche and actually something that's being searched for? The main thing with affiliate marketing is that you have to provide value to your customers over your own opinions. And what I mean by that is people get carried away when they build their own websites and they think, well, this is my website, I'll write whatever I want to write. But the reality is, if you're not writing something that your potential customers want to hear, then there goes your audience, and it's kind of that simple. So you need to do a bit of research and actually find out what it is that your audience wants to hear from you, and then make sure that you are the person that's providing them that information in a better format than your competitors. Because no matter what field you're going into, there's bound to be a website or two at the very least, pretty much talking about probably the same thing that you want to talk about. So you need to make sure that whatever you're talking about is actually going to be better than these competitor websites. So this is a 4-step process. It's basically how to find what to talk about, and then actually going ahead and creating it. It's a 4-step little plan. So I've written this little document, and I'm going to open it now and show you guys what that 4-step plan is, and then actually how we can start applying that. Alright guys, so this is the little Word document I made. So basically how to design your first piece of content. So topics to consider, how to find a topic that you actually want to talk about, how to find low competition keywords so your page can actually rank quickly on Google's algorithm, and how to provide value to your customers. So these are the 4 steps that we're going to take to actually achieve those topics of consideration. So step 1, to be a successful affiliate, basically every single affiliate marketer promotes products through Amazon Associates. So what we're first going to do is we're going to browse Amazon and actually find the best sellers of whatever niche that you're going into. Because if you target the best sellers, these are the products are in the most demand, and therefore more than likely these are the topics that are, or the products that are being searched for most on Google. So what we're going to do is we're going to browse Amazon, find the best sellers, and then get a list of around 10. So when it comes to doing the keyword research, we don't have to keep referring back to Amazon. We've got a list in front of us. And in step 2, we're actually going to do some of that keyword research. So we're going to go to AdWords Keyword Planner, and we're going to very vaguely and very broadly search for the products that we found on Amazon. And now it doesn't have to be brand names. I actually advise against searching for brand names. So for example, the niche that I'm getting into, the website that I'm going to be building out on YouTube in front of you guys, is the kitchen niche. So I would go to Amazon and type in or go to the best sellers in the kitchen page, and I would find something like, rice cookers are really hot at the moment. So then I would go over to Google AdWords, and I would type in something really vague, like literally rice cooker, and it's going to pull up a bunch of, and this is a broad search by the way in the keywords, and this is going to pull up that broad search term containing my keyword rice cooker, and I'm going to filter those. Is the next point here. I want to filter those results by competition, because I don't want to be competing against people. I don't want to be competing against too many people, because it's going to be too hard for me as a new website to rank against. So at the moment, we're literally finding things that we know are in demand on Amazon, but have low competition on Google, and that is the perfect combination. And then we'll be refining those keywords eventually, so we can get long tail keywords and mid tail keywords. And then step number 3 is we need to understand the search intent of our customers. Now there's 3 or 4 types of search intent. So the 4 types of search intent are information, navigation, transaction, and commercial. Now the main one that we're going to be focusing on is commercial intent, because this is the search intent that customers or potential customers are searching for just prior to making a purchase. So to go over what those search terms actually mean, we're going to go and look at this little website here. This is Yoast. So this is one of the WordPress plugins that I use on my WordPress website. It's called Yoast SEO. So you can see here informational intent. So first there's informational intent. lots of searches on the internet of people looking for information about the weather, about educating children, about SEO. So that is an informational intent. It's specific. You are specifically searching for a piece of information. There's no purchase after that bit of information. You're just looking for information. And navigation. So this is things like if you are specifically searching for a website like Facebook and you type Facebook in and you are directed immediately to Facebook. There's no middleman. There's no afterman. You want Facebook and you go straight to Facebook. That is a navigational intent. Transactional intent. This is something like, when you're going to Amazon, you're looking to buy. So lots of people buy stuff on the internet and browse the web to find the best purchase. People who have the intention of buying are searching with a transactional intent. And then the intent that we are going to be focusing on as an affiliate marketer is what's known as commercial intent or investigation. So some people have the intention to buy in the near future, and that is where we come in as an affiliate marketer. Because bear in mind, as an affiliate marketer, all we are is we're the referral man. We are the middleman between someone actually buying a purchase. They use the web to do their research. And these are some examples they have. What washing machine would be best? Which SEO plugin is the most helpful? These people also have transactional intent, which is the important thing, but we are targeting them before they get to that stage. So people that have transactional intent, these are people that are going straight to Amazon, which means that we're missing the opportunity to provide them any value. When they are searching with commercial intent, that means they're searching for something like a review, and that is where, or a blog, or an opinion before they buy, and that is where you come in as an affiliate marketer, because you can provide that commercial value, and then they go ahead and make the transactional searches. But now they're doing those transactional searches through your affiliate links, and that is how you make affiliate sales. So that is pretty much the 4-step process. Once you understand and you can start making content around the intent, then step forward to make your content. Alright guys, I hope you could actually digest that. I understand I speak a bit fast. It's because I'm passionate about this stuff, and I love I love the idea of making money from home, and I love helping you guys out. Obviously, I know it's a small channel at the moment, and perhaps I'm not helping a very large audience, but the fact remains I am helping at least one person out there, hopefully. So with that said, we're actually going to go ahead and walk through this 4-step process now, so you guys can see what that actually looks like. So like we said, step number 1 is to browse Amazon categories for the best sellers. So we're going to go over to Amazon right now, and we're going to search for the categories that are relevant to whatever niche website that you are making. So we are making, or should I say, I am making a kitchen website. So I'm going to search for the best sellers in the kitchen category. Alright guys, so here we are, we're at the best sellers category now, and what we're going to do is just basically explore what the best sellers are. So you can already see the number 1 bestseller in the kitchen category is water filters. So that is absolutely something that I could put on my website because these guys will be selling thousands a month. So we're basically just going to browse these and see what is selling well, but we also want to make sure not only is it selling well, but it's something that we can genuinely have an interest in writing, because when it comes to affiliate marketing, you have to be passionate about the topics you're writing about, because the return is so slow in affiliate marketing, and you can literally work for 6 months without seeing a single penny in your account. And that's demoralizing, especially if you're writing content that bores you or you don't like. So yes, browse the best sellers, but also browse something that you know that you can be passionate about. Alright guys, so I actually backed out of that page and I literally just typed into Google Amazon bestsellers kitchen, and now it's brought us through to the bestsellers category, but now we have every single parent and child category for the bestsellers. So we can browse through this, and you can see like this, almost 6,000 reviews. But what you also want to bear in mind is, you're an affiliate, you don't make the sale. So this would be great if you were selling at £53, right? As an affiliate, in the kitchen category, I think you get 7% commission. So you also want to bear in mind, the 3 criteria is, it has to be a bestseller because we know that the search volume is going to be there. It has to be something that you are or can be passionate about writing about. And it has to be worth your investment, your time investment. What I mean by that is that it has to be a expensive item. It doesn't have to be crazy expensive, but like that, up to $49.99. It has to be worth your while, because if you're getting affiliate sales for like 50p, that's not really worth it in my opinion, because you can be making exactly the same effort with a more expensive item but be getting paid, however much more money. That is basically my search criteria. Now I'm going to go ahead and browse through here until I find something that I know that I can passionately talk about. So chopping boards, I'm going to go and do this because I actually have a category on my website already for chopping boards. So something like that, Joseph, that's a really popular brand, and it's up to £57. So that is absolutely something that I would purchase myself and then make a video reviewing and put that on my website. So chopping boards, we could go ahead and do something like that. But I'm actually going to go ahead and find something else. Alright guys, so we're actually going to use the example that I spoke about at the beginning of the video, which is rice cookers, because this is actually something that I'm looking to put on my website anyway. So something like this, Clever Chef, that looks perfect to me. It's got a high price point, got a good amount of reviews, so and it's it's a bestseller, so we know that it's in high demand. Now what I'm going to do is go over to Google AdWords and look for keywords that I can actually start coming up with. And these are what I'm going to be basing my reviews and my articles on, so I can start ranking that page on Google. So all I'm going to do, I've signed into my Google Ads account and I've gone to Keyword Planner and then go to Find New Keywords, and I'm literally just going to type in rice cooker, get started, and then I'm going to filter these results by competition. So you can see here, if you click on that, that's actually going to give us the Google Trends for that search term. So this alone, that very broad keyword, has a decent amount of monthly searches, 33,000. Obviously, for a keyword that's that vague, it's going to have high competition, which is why we're going to filter the results. And what you can actually see in this particular keyword is that it's actually trending upwards at the moment, which is pretty good. And that last little tiny spike is going down, but generally speaking that is going in an upwards fashion, and that's something that I like to see. So we're going to filter this by low competition, and now what we're going to do is look at which keyword or which long tail keyword has the most monthly searches while remaining low competition. So we're just going to scroll down until something catches my eye. It's 937 results, so that's a lot of search results. So something like that would be pretty good. 260 monthly searches, but look at that, that steady increase in search volume. The people rice cooker ratio. So what I'm gathering from that is people don't actually know how to cook rice. So that is something that you could definitely write an article on. Now I want slightly more than 260 searches a month, so I'm going to look for something a bit higher. So slow cooker rice pudding, that's bizarre. Okay, that's a weird one. What month is that? October, November, December. I'm surprised that's that high in January. January is a very health conscious month with all the New Year's resolutions. That's definitely something that I'm going to look into. 8,100 searches a month, low competition. You could definitely write an article about that. And inside of that article, that's the great thing, is that you could also link out to things like rice pudding in Amazon Pantry and start making affiliate sales there. I don't actually know if you can make affiliate sales on Amazon Pantry, but if you can, that's definitely something worth looking into. But you can also link out to obviously the the rice cooker that you're reviewing. So that is how you would make your affiliate sale there. So we're going to keep browsing, and I want to find a couple more topics that I could actually write about. That's a pretty good one. 1900, again, it's on an upwards trend. So slow cooker rice. So that is literally the keyword that you would type in, that exact keyword there. And you could build an article around that, slow cooker rice. Alright, so we've got into the medium to high competition now. So I would actually go ahead and choose this one here, this 8100 slow cooker rice pudding, because that sounds bizarre. That's really unique, and it's you can see 8100 searches a month with low competition. If you're on if you get to position 1 on Google, you could be stealing probably 7,000 of those search results. So that is let's refer back to the the stages here. We've now done the Google AdWords search, and that is I wouldn't say that's a long tail keyword. Where was it here? Slow cooker rice pudding. I would say that's more of a mid-tail keyword. I mean, it's fairly long, but four keywords in a phrase is, I would probably consider that a mid-tail keyword. Not that that matters. But then we would need to look for the search intent. So what are people looking to purchase after they actually make that Google search? So the way we would go about actually writing a piece of content that's focused on the commercial intent is to start talking about something that provides value to people that are going to be searching for that keyword, or that long tail keyword, that mid tail keyword. Slow cooker rice pudding. So now you need to brainstorm ideas. What would my potential customer actually be looking for? So you could do something like slow cooker rice pudding recipes. You could add a keyword in there, and you could start making recipes, or you could write recipes about how to make rice pudding in a slow cooker. I think that would probably be the way that I would go about doing this. And then obviously you would link using your affiliate tag. You would link this product. It's literally get your tag. Your Amazon Associates tag like this. You would link this tag into your web page and redirect people to Amazon. And then once they view Amazon through that link, they are then sticky cookied for 24 hours. And that is how you would go about making an affiliate sale. So that is pretty much step 1 to 4 there. So just bear in mind, these searches here, 8100, not all of those are going to be with a commercial intent or transactional intent. Maybe 50% of that might just be people that are inquisitive, and they're not actually looking to make any sort of purchase. So just because that's a pretty high number there, it doesn't actually mean that people are looking to buy. So that's where you need to get creative with your keywords, so you can sort of steer their intent from perhaps informational to commercial. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to write an article, probably when I end this video, on slow cooker rice pudding recipes, or something like that. So that is basically how I would go about finding a piece of content to write about that I know is being searched for but has low competition, and then we've found a product on Amazon that we can link in to actually start making those affiliate sales. But don't just link in any random product that's relevant to that to that article that you're going to be writing. Because like I said earlier, the main thing when it comes to affiliate marketing is you have to be providing real value. And if your customer senses that you are not providing value and that you're just throwing them links in front of them, then what that's going to do is it's going to put them off, and it's also going to stop them from returning to your website in the future. So that is all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was informational enough for you to actually go ahead and start making progress towards these steps. I hope you consider this an actionable video. So that is it, guys. Thank you for viewing. Same as always, like, share, subscribe, all of that nonsense, and I will see you lovely people in the next video.